Letters. Rita SHIRL. September 17th, 1946. Just after the war ended and Ray was home in Chicago, Shirley was in Florida, and he was writing to her. My darling, gee whiz, a letter and postcard all at once. Oh goody, it's swell. I'm glad I caught you in Sunday. Did me good talking to you, was getting a bit restless. Sounds like the Carmichaels are treating you nice. What with the estates with strange men and all. You say Waldo was a great tease. Well, you ought to feel right at home. Is he more efficient at it than Bill and I? Could this be possible? Want to hear about our date Saturday? Be calm, darling. Remember your bloodless pressure. Waheel! We met two and drove over to Isabel's. That skinny old boss of yours sure can eat. First we have a few pleasant refreshments, then we flirted with the waitress. Then a few pleasant refreshments. Time for food, so we had a double bowl of French fried shrimp. Must have been 100 of the little dears. Washed it down with a few pleasant refreshments. Then I had some chopped chicken livers and Bill had honeydew melon. We discussed politics for a while over a few pleasant refreshments, and then ordered dinner. Duck for me and liver for Bill. Topped it off with pie and ice cream and coffee. Your father had been part of our dinner conversation all along with how Bill pursued and won Nina, so we decided we couldn't go and visit Nina, which left your father. Off we went for Wonder Lake. About halfway there, I sobered up and wondered what the hell we were doing. I tried to suggest a million other things, but Bill was all for CM. We stopped at Algonquin for a chocolate soda, and I won the jackpot on the little slot machine. This encouraged me, so off we went again. Never got so damn lost in my life. Must have crossed the Wisconsin border a dozen times. Finally found McHenry after 3 tries, got the right road to Wonder Lake. Pulled into CM's hacienda at sunset. Fate smiled on me. No one home. Bill was broken-hearted. Well, we looked all over the outside and peeked in all the windows. Decided pleasant refreshments were needed, so headed down to the pub at the corner. There we encountered a 25-cent slot machine. Came out dead broke. Checked Rutledge Towers again. No soap. Headed back. We decided to stop at Desplaines for coffee, but couldn't find Desplaines. By sheer genius, we did locate Elmhurst, so we stopped there. Then by way of New Mexico, I got Bill to 29th and Halstead. He said he had a swell time and really enjoyed the country. I believe he did. The deal about getting my boss an apartment at the Palmer House fell through, so when I called your pop, I mentioned casually, nonchalantly, we had passed this place. He sounded broken-hearted that we had missed him. Know where they went Saturday night? To a show. All's well that ends. Hope you're a beachcomber again. Get a good tan, huh? It'll be swell if you could spend a day or two in Miami. It's an interesting city to see. There are a couple of streets where aquí se habla español. Try and have at least one real good time, even if you have to pick up a sailor. Mighty tired, sweetheart. Gonna sign off for now. I don't know whether I love you or miss you most, but I do both an awful lot. Good night, sweetheart. Until Sunday, I love you, Ray.